Welcome everyone. MW over here. We gonna do a market update today. I've been gone for a week. I've been traveling again. Well, I'm back in the game again. I'm gonna do my daily updates, gonna do my daily vids. Before we start into charting, um, I'm getting so much DMs. I really don't get it. To everyone that is watching this, if you want to join the private group, it's very easy. I've shared it like 1,000 times on my Twitter page. If you want to join me, join the group, join the retail fam. A lot of retailers also watching this vid DMing me, why have I been kicked out of the private group? You did not get kicked out of the private group. If you would check my Twitter, my X post, I've explained it and pinned it for days. We have closed the OpenTG group, so there is only a private group. And if you want to join the private group, everyone that has been watching my vids and following me on X knows how to join the private group. You have to be trading on weeks or on Maxi. Links are below. DM me your ID number on X and I will add you, give you an invite link to the private group. So that's the only way to get into the private group, and that's it. So I keep repeating myself, but I really don't get it. Some retailers, they DM me while the pin post is giving them all the answers they need. So please, before DMing me or whatever, check my X posts first and then start DMing me. So if you want to join the private group, links are below. Weeks, active trading on weeks or active trading on Maxi. That's how you get access to the private group. By active trading, I mean active trading. So that's all there is. It's a free private group, so you don't have to pay anything for it or whatever. Okay, so enough about that, because I want to get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Oh my God. The trend line that I've been sharing with the hammers, if you remember, has been broken, and since it has been broken, Bitcoin has been ramping up very fast, as expected, because it was a very long, strong resistance line. So in the meanwhile, I also want to talk a bit about some members in the private group, because it's very hard for me to educate people that are really they are too focused on, oh my God, wait a minute, Bitcoin went up, oh my God, wait a minute, but that is going up, oh my God, wait a minute, but everything is going up. If you just have been listening to me the past weeks, as long as Wall Street isn't dumping, Bitcoin will ramp up, Bitcoin will follow. I've said it like 1,000 times. As long as the markets will not dump, Bitcoin will probably not dump, or some black swan has to happen. But as long as Wall Street keeps pumping, Bitcoin will pump along. Because especially now with the spot ETF approved, Bitcoin will follow the Nasdaq and the US 500 even more than it did in the past. It's just how it is, and that's how it's going to happen. So, but in the meanwhile, how are we making money? Because in the private group, I've been sharing a lot of 300%, 400%, 200%, 150% P&Ls, and most of those P&Ls are shorts. But how is it possible that the team is making those huge gains while Bitcoin is going up in one line? How is that possible? Because if Bitcoin goes up, everything should go up. So you have to long, you must not short, you have to long. Everything's going to the moon. So how are these guys making 200, 300, 400% green P&Ls on shorting altcoins? How is that possible? When you ask yourself this question, means that you have got a long way to go. So you have got a long way to go how to educate yourself, how to make money in these markets. You have to acknowledge that you're just a newbie and a greenie, and you really have no clue what you're doing. So I suggest that instead of being, wait a minute, but why this? Why? Start educating yourself. start to understand why. I'm going to make a vid. This is for the private, by the way. It's not going to get on YouTube. I'm going to make a vid about how to short altcoins while the markets go up. I'm going to make a very, very, very good vid about that, and how these guys make money shorting altcoins while markets go up. So also going to explain why a lot of retailers, they have got one big question. And there was one retailer on X, he asked me, Ambi, well, Bitcoin is going up. When is the time to start? When will altcoins start ramping up? That's a very good question. Very good question. I'll give my honest answer about that. I'm going to tell you how it has been in the past. So first of all, let me start with Bitcoin. I've shared today the team started to short Bitcoin. There was one retail fan member in the private. He asked me, wait a minute, but I'm in a long, and my target is 62k. I prefer Bitcoin to go to 62k. Well, good for you. If you think that Bitcoin will hit 62k, maybe the team also wants it to go to 62k, because that's when they will get filled on huge amounts of shorts. But it's not about, we are in regions, we are at levels, everything could happen. Bitcoin is ramping up from 15k to almost 60k. This is a lot of money. Bitcoin, these BlackRock guys and whoever they are really pumping Bitcoin like crazy. There is almost no retracement. As you can see, this is on the line chart. It's just one line up, one tiny bit down, and then boom, it went up again. Especially when we broke that chart of Bitcoin with those hammers. That's when a long position should be opened, and it ramped up. I missed all that because I was traveling, so I haven't been on the charts past 10 days, so I didn't see that all. But for me, why did I give my blessings to the team to start shorting Bitcoin? Because I think that Bitcoin over here, it's called safe trading. We don't do risk trading, we do safe trading. So safe trading, everything in these regions over here is for me an opportunity to make money shorting Bitcoin over here, because this thing, we're reaching this high over here, and when you use candles you cannot see it. So I think that the doc is not seeing this resistance level, because he's only watching the candles, because on the candles you cannot see it as clearly as you can see it on the line. So this box over here, it's at 59.8, because I've also answered them on Twitter. 60k is also a resistance level. First of all, it's a round number. So when Bitcoin is at 57 or 58 or 59, and you just say, oh, wait a minute, 62 is my resistance level. No, the round number is always in the resistance level, no matter how the charts look. So if you go from 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, and so on and so on. So it's the round numbers are always resistance levels. And I also want to explain this. There were a lot of buyers over here and over here that have gotten wrecked over here. These buyers that did buy at the top, they might get out. They might take their money and get out. And this is a lot of money over here. It's not pennies or whatever. There is a lot of money over here that have been buying the top past cycle, and they're looking for it to take some off the table. And you've got also the ones that have been buying over here. They might take some profits at the top levels over here. Does that mean that we just cannot go shoot up and just go to new all-time highs? It could, but the probabilities are much lower. The probabilities are much lower. There was also someone on X, he told me, wait a minute, there are so much billions and trillions going into Bitcoin, and it would be very bad and not a good idea to short Bitcoin at these levels now. Bro, I've been in this game too long to believe that shit. There are billions going into Bitcoin, there are trillions going into Bitcoin, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Bro, I'm a trader. I make my money over here. 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 And I will make my money over here also. I make my money no matter where Bitcoin is. If it's at 200k, 150k, 20k, 30k, 70k, I don't give a damn. So when a trader is trying to make his money again and again and again every day, this is for me. That's why I told the team, you've got all my blessings. Start DCA buying, shorting Bitcoin over here. And if Bitcoin goes up to 60 or 62, 63, the better it is, the more they will add to the shorts. And I no fear, because this thing will come back and they will get in green and they will make money. That's the thesis behind it, my brother, if you're watching this vid. So okay, so for me, Bitcoin is reaching really tough resistance over here after the break of that hammer chart that I shared. So for now, we made that rise up. It was a nice pump up, and now is the time that the shorts are getting opened and to see what is going to happen. So it depends on Wall Street, what Wall Street is going to do today. So no matter what happens, the team is in a short at this moment. Okay, so let's go to the dominance chart. Dominance chart. Let me now use my candles. As you can see, the dominance chart, it broke out of this line. Well, it gets in line with the Bitcoin pump because of Bitcoin pumps. The dominance also ramps up, so we broke this line. So let me remove this one now. Let me see. Okay, so over now here we've got this level 54, 53. To answer the question of the retail member that told me when are altcoins going to ramp up, well, if this thing would be over here at this line over here, if we would have reached the 57, 58, 59, I would be more confident about altcoins ramping up, but it didn't. So for now, we're just accumulating over here, and at some point, if this thing just comes down to the 45% levels or to the 50% levels and so on, several altcoins could ramp up. But now I'm going to explain you exactly what I mean. To get altcoins to range and to make really the nice gains, the real big gains, you have to have Bitcoin needs to make a correction. So I'm only telling you how it has been in the past. So if Bitcoin, suppose that Bitcoin comes back to this regions over here, so we come back to retest this one, or let me even put on my indicator. Suppose Bitcoin makes a dump over here and finds some momentum over here and starts ranging sideways, and at the same time this thing will lose the indicator and goes down. This is exactly when altcoins will moon. This is when altcoins will moon. This is when you'll see daily 70, 80, 90%, or maybe even 150% bumps on altcoins. So focus with me. This thing needs to come back first, make a retest over here. So we had now this big pump up. It makes a dump down, maybe to 54, maybe to 51, whatever it is, and start ranging sideways or holding support. That's the moment when this thing also needs to come down, lose this indicator on the daily and come down. And where you see this happening, this is when altcoins will moon. So focus with me very good now. So if this thing makes a dump and you see a wrecked altcoin, let me give you guys an example of a wrecked altcoin that didn't pump yet. So I'm eyeing it like a hawk. GLMI. because GLMI didn't pump yet. GLMI is still really wrecked. Let me, because there was also Mike in the private group. He told me that GLMI Bitcoin was hitting support. Yes, that was over here. It was the double over here. This double that I talked about. But it, Mike, it all has to come together, because Bitcoin is now ramping up, and it's hitting very strong resistance. So when it hits resistance, and suppose that it gets a dump, this will not hold. Even if this will hold, even if this line will hold, this one will not hold, because as you can see, GLMI BTC is at very bullish regions over here, but this one isn't. We didn't come back yet. We didn't even touch the daily indicator. So this invalidates the trade. If you understand what I'm telling you now, try to combine these charts together. So for now, if Bitcoin decides to drop, GLMI will probably also drop on the USDT pair. So that's why, for me, although we hit the double over here, it still is no entry for me. Let me say it like this: it's no safe entry for me. I'm not, like there are a lot of members in the private. They're trading. They're doing a lot of trades, left, right, there, green P&Ls there, some red P&Ls there. Fine, very good. I hope that all of you guys make a lot of money trading, but you have to remember that I only take trades from which I am almost 100% confident on, and as long as that's not happening, I will not take that trade. I will be patiently waiting. It's just like I keep sharing on Twitter: analyze, plan, believe, and then strike. As long as these four if one is missing of those four, I will not take that trade, and the team will not take the trade. So anyone can take a trade, whatever. You know what? I'm going to long GLMI over here, and then if Bitcoin ramps a bit more up and GLMI makes like a 10% rise on the 20x, and then I'll show you guys a 200% GLMI gain. Oh, look, I am great, I'm the best. Or you just long this or long that, or short this or short that. And no, because you know why? All those green P&Ls that I see, I know that behind those green P&Ls are also a lot of red P&Ls. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Focus on what I've always been saying. I am in the markets to not lose a trade. I don't give a damn about winning trades. I'm only focused on not losing a trade. And if GLMI is now at a double over here, which is very bullish on the daily, so we are holding this line over here. Let me put on my alarm again, because the other one was hit over here. So we're holding now over here. This is bullish for GLMI, but it does not come together with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is at this moment look at this. What if Bitcoin is at very big resistance levels? So for me, GLMI is no long trade. Maybe it could go up, but it's no long trade for me. It's no safe trade. It needs to be a safe trade. And you know, guys, I've been opening a new exclusive weeks private group for the risky trades. Over there, the team takes some risky trades from which I don't agree, by the way. They do it based on my analysis, but those are the risky ones, and they will be sharing those risky trades in the weeks private group. So all the guys that are trading only on weeks, not on MXC, so only the weeks traders that want, wait a minute, MB, we don't give a damn. We want to risk some money to make money. We want high risk, high rewards. We know your defense style. We know that you take only the safe trades, but we want to risk more, and we are mature enough to decide for ourselves if we want to take a trade or not. That's about weeks. So that's what's going to happen in the weeks private group. So only the weeks traders, they will get those risky trades, and everyone should know his own risks over there. So if you get wrecked or whatever, That's on your own. So for now, where was I? So GLMI, let me go back to GLMI. Why am I bullish on GLMI? GLMI didn't take off yet, guys. This thing is so undervalued. You know, guys, I've been traveling past 10 days. You know, I've been so bullish on coti, for example. Coti made a sick, I don't know what it was, 7x, 8x. You know, guys, you will not find me being bullish about any altcoin a lot. But if I'm bullish on an altcoin, most of the times those will be one of the big winners. If you would check my previous vid, there is a link going to pop up, and you'll check the coins that I chose, my top 10 coins for example. Most of those coins are the coins that have been doing great past 10 days. So just check it and then we'll see. So another coin, there was another coin that I was eyeing yesterday. I shared something about it and I wanted to show it today also. Where is it? Why is it not showing? Let me look where I've hidden it. This coin also, guys, I don't know what it is. It's like a 6 cents. It's just, let me put it on. Why am I not seeing? I hate it when I look for something I can't find it. This is the one. This is the one. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Let's see the OKX pairs over here. I've been showing this one, but it was not this that I liked so much. It was this what I liked so much. This one, yes. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Storage, guys. I've been seeing that REV has been pumping like crazy. I think it's a matter of time that this thing will follow on. This thing, look where it is, guys. Let me put it on a monthly so you can see where it is. Look where it is, guys. Look where it is. This is against Bitcoin, guys. This is against Bitcoin. So this thing also, it has got a low market cap. So let me give you guys the market cap while we're doing this together. Let me see this thing. I didn't like the fully diluted market cap, by the way. It was a bit high, but nevertheless it's still looking good. It has got a 110 million market cap and 316 fully diluted market cap. So there is something going on there. But guys, look at this. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in an alarm over here. I'm going to put in an alarm over here. And if I go to the BTC over here, we're holding the weekly very strongly. So for me, also over here, this level, I put in an alarm over here. And well, let's see. I still didn't decide if I'm going to trade this one or buy this one. I'm gonna think about it. I will share it in the private group for the ones from the private group that are watching this vid now. I'll share in the private group when I will be buying. So it's storage, GLMI, and well, my other top 10 coins, they're really rocketing up. So for now, the team is more focused on shorts, and they opened a lot of shorts and they're making really sick gains on those shorts. And well, I think guys, I think that they're making a lot of sick gains on shorting several altcoins that have been FOMO pumped. But I think like PITH, for example, PITH, they destroyed PITH. It's incredible. While Bitcoin is ramping up, they're destroying PITH. Mind blowing. Let me say this. Let me say this. Yes, I will. Yeah, what I wanted to say was they're sick gains on shorting altcoins while Bitcoin's going up. Just imagine how the team will make money if Bitcoin start dumping like from 59 to 55, 56, 54, 53, 50. Just imagine, they're already making 300-400% gains while Bitcoin's going up. Well, I'm not going to say more. focus. I'm sharing a lot of alpha on X. If you want to join us, the links are below. You can DM me on X, your UID number of weeks. You'll get into the exclusive weeks. You are a degen. If you got a lot of, if you want to trade with the big money on high volume with the Asians, weeks is the way to go. If you're really a degen and you want to trade small, then use the Maxi link below. Guys, I'm gonna make a lot of vids the coming days for the private group. There is a trading course coming about how to short altcoins. There is a trading vid coming about something else. I forgot about that. There is another altcoin vid coming. I'm gonna reveal my next top 5 coins for the coming weeks also. So that is also coming. So there are a lot of alphas going to be shared coming days, a lot of vids. The only thing that I ask in return, a like, a comment, and a repost on X. If you do that, you'll make me a happy man. And the more likes I get on these vids, and the more comments, and the more reposts on Twitter, the more alpha I will share. Have a nice one, and bye bye.